Hi, I'm the Castle Connoisseur, and today we're looking at Gergovie, which is the capital of the Arverni. This was the site of a major battle in 52 BC between Vercingetorix and Julius Caesar. Just like Alesia is the Romans versus the Gauls, Vercingetorix takes position on the plateau of Gergovie, a natural fortress. Caesar's camps below notice a smaller hill near the plateau and capture it, under the cover of darkness. Once the two legions complete this objective, they dig a trench from one side to the other where the original camp is. Now a small village sits at the base of this plateau. The two legions would have been camped on the left there. Caesar orders a feint. A part of his army demonstrates to one side of the plateau to distract the Gauls. Meanwhile, Roman troops attempt to scale the slopes in the centre and the left. The Gauls notice and reinforce this flank here. This is the hill where the cavalry would have went around and the infantry would have went through. Several Roman legions push upwards towards this hill. From the ramparts where I'm standing, the Gauls bombarded them with missiles, javelins and stones. The cavalry attack on the flank did not work, but the central legions pushed on, and a retreat was then called. But the central line at the ramparts didn't hear the retreat. This footage right here shows exactly where the battle was fought. The green patch here was outer work defences. These are the main ramparts of Gergovie. This is where Vercingetorix decided to finish off the Romans by attacking them with cavalry from the flanks. This is the area where the defenders would have slingers, javelin men, any missile units would be right here. After Julius Caesar announced a strategic retreat, he realised two legions were still there, and Vercingetorix had ordered a cavalry charge at their flank. Victory was assured for the Gauls at this point. You can see from this landscape exactly where they would have charged with their cavalry straight across this long flat plain. With the Romans being tired and exhausted and being pressed up against the ramparts, the cavalry came in. The Romans fall back in disorder, suffering heavy losses. The 10th Legion is ordered to stay and act as the rear guard to defend and protect the rest of the army from total annihilation. That's the direction that the Romans would have retreated in, and this is the position where the victorious Vercingetorix would look out across the battlefield. This was Julius Caesar's first major defeat. And you know what they say, you learn more from your mistakes than you do your successes. Check out the Battle of Alesia post to see how their second meeting went. This has been Gergovie, and I've been the Castle Connoisseur. Thank you!